The priest took out a token and handed it to Liu Yanran. He kept giving her instructions, as if inviting her to join some organization. When Liu Yanran stepped off the stage, a crowd immediately surrounded her, hoping to recruit her. Liu Yanran calmly shook her head and rejected every invitation. Her eyes held a hint of pride and coldness. After the awakening ceremony ended, the principal started another speech. Students, the awakening ceremony is now complete. Those who failed to awaken a class shouldn't lose heart. There's more than one path in life. As for those who awakened a class, you must prepare carefully for the national entrance exam in 3 days. Those who perform exceptionally well will be able to attend a great university. As soon as the principal finished, Wang Xing suddenly turned around and stared at me with a sneer. Brother Mu, I can't wait to see you in the exam dungeon. That's when I'll teach you that some people shouldn't be crossed. I calmly shot back. We'll see when the time comes. Just don't be all talk. Wang Xing narrowed his eyes. 3 days from now, let's see if you're still talking tough. With that, Wang Xing stormed off with his crew. 3 days later, at the national exam site, everyone looked excited and nervous. Only I stared at the massive portal with a completely relaxed expression. I had already reached level 6. In a dungeon where the monsters were mostly between levels 1 and 5, I was basically a max level veteran, bullying mobs in the starter zone. I was even wondering which university I should choose. Just then, the principal's voice echoed across the field. The national entrance exam is about to begin. Please get ready. This exam will use a point system. Inside the Abyss dungeon, every monster you kill will award points. The higher its level, and the rarer the monster, the more points you'll receive. Of course, teams will have to split their points. Your final point ranking will determine your national exam ranking. Also, this exam is extremely dangerous. If you encounter serious danger, use your teleportation scroll to withdraw immediately. Finally, I wish every one of you the best of luck. As soon as the principal finished, hundreds of thousands of students lined up by class and entered the portal in an orderly fashion. A flash of light swept past. I looked around and found myself on a wide, flat grassland. Before I could even enjoy the scenery, several blood-tusk boars raised their massive tusks and charged straight at me. I casually waved my hand. The once empty grassland was instantly covered with blade bugs glowing with black light. I now had 48 blade bugs, 25 spiker bugs, and 20 brain bugs. My entire Zerg army stared hungrily at the 5 surrounded blood-tusk boars. The blade bugs attacked, bringing down their bladed arms. With a soft slicing sound, the blood-tusk boars collapsed instantly, turning into lifeless corpses. After one-shotting the boars, I smacked my lips in boredom. My level was simply too high. The experience I gained from low-level monsters was far lower than it used to be. At least they still gave me points. I raised the token in my hand. It read, Candidate Mugi, points 2 and 10. I might be far ahead, but I still couldn't get careless. My current Zerg force was still a little too small. Looking at my remaining 1,570 energy points, I knew it was time to unlock Tier 2 Zerg units. 1,000 energy points vanished instantly. At the same time, above the Tier 1 Zerg units, cards representing Tier 2 units lit up and became clearly visible. Winged Bee, aerial unit. Flameworm, ranged magic unit. Ironclad Bladebug, an advanced Bladebug. I immediately gave the order. Create 1 Winged Bee, 1 Flameworm, and 1 Ironclad Bladebug. 3 new Zerg units appeared instantly. The Winged Bee was as large as a person. Its entire body was blue, and its wings burned like flames, making it look incredibly vicious. The Ironclad Bladebug was an upgraded Bladebug. It was much larger, with twice the speed and strength. The Flameworm was a massive creature, about 10 feet long and 3 feet tall. I pointed at a large boulder and ordered the Flameworm to cast a fireball. Without the slightest hesitation, it blasted a stream of fire at the rock. There was a loud explosion. The massive boulder shattered into pieces across the ground. I nodded in satisfaction and used all my remaining energy points to create more Flameworms. 3 more Flameworms appeared instantly. I then ordered all Zerg units hunt freely. As soon as the order was given, the entire Zerg army scattered in search of prey. Before long, notification sounds began ringing inside my head. I glanced up at the sky and stretched lazily. After working for so long, it was already almost evening. I pulled a tent out of my backpack, took out some food I'd prepared earlier, and started eating. After finishing, I crawled straight into my tent and quickly fell into a peaceful sleep. It was as if I wasn't taking a brutal exam, but enjoying a relaxing camping trip. The next morning, I stretched lazily and recalled my entire Zerg army. Then I drew my flowing flame sword and headed in one direction. I thought, that thing should appear sometime soon. The next morning, I stretched lazily and recalled my entire Zerg army. Then I drew my flowing flame sword and headed in one direction. I thought, that thing should appear sometime soon. After walking for a while, a blood-tusk boar suddenly roared and charged straight at me. I waved my hand, summoning a thick beam of fire from thin air. It instantly killed a level 5 blood-tusk boar.
Just as I was about to collect the loot,
I heard shouting in the distance. Curious about what was happening, I quietly moved closer and hid inside some bushes. Looking out, I saw 2 groups locked in a tense standoff. A beautiful woman in heavy armor shouted, Li Tang, aren't you being a little too greedy? Both of our teams worked together to defeat that gilded savage bull boss. Why should you get the rare equipment? Li Tang burst out laughing. Mo Hongli, aren't you being a little naive? How many people does third high have here? And how many does first high have? We have more people, so of course we deserve a bigger share. Is that really so hard to understand? This crystal bracer is mine. The people behind Li Tang all laughed and gave them threatening looks. Seeing that she was at a disadvantage, Mo Hongli had no choice but to back down. Fine, I'll give up this equipment. But the remaining items belong to my teammates. You should at least give them their share. Unexpectedly, Li Tang gave her a wicked grin. You want the equipment? Sure, no problem. Mo Hongli, after this exam is over, spend one night with me, how about it? Anger and humiliation flashed across her face. I already gave up my share. Why are you trying to steal my teammates' equipment too? You people from First High are being completely unreasonable. Li Tang burst out laughing again. Mo Hongli, have you lived a sheltered life for too long? Do you have any idea how the real world works? In this world, there's no such thing as fairness between professionals. Whoever has the stronger fist makes the rules.
Since none of you want to leave?
Then don't leave at all. Hand over every last point you have. As soon as he finished speaking, more than a dozen First High students attacked. Fireballs, ice spikes, charges, and slashes rained down on the Third High students. Li Tang shouted, "Take this!" He lunged straight at Mo Hongli and swung his massive sword sideways. The attack was terrifyingly brutal. Faced with the violent strike, Mo Hongli's face turned pale. She quickly activated Shield Spell. The next second, a layer of white light surrounded her body and blocked Li Tang's attack. But judging by her strained expression, the skill had consumed a lot of energy. Using it again wouldn't be easy. Seeing this, Li Tang said smugly, "Not bad. Mo Hongli, you may have awakened a hidden class, but you're still just a holy light knight who's terrible at attacking. Running into me was your worst possible luck. You should just surrender and hand over all your points." Mo Hongli bit her lip and swung her sword, forcing Li Tang backward. We're both level 3. It's still too early to say who'll win. Take this. With that, Mo Hongli launched the first attack. Li Tang saw her coming and gave a cold laugh. He raised his heavy sword and charged. The two began fighting, but it was obvious that Mo Hongli was at a disadvantage. After only a few exchanges, she was already struggling to hold on. Meanwhile, the surrounded Third High students weren't doing any better. They hadn't been defeated immediately, but First High outnumbered them several times over. Their elimination was only a matter of time. Were they really going to be eliminated from the exam with 0 points? Many of them fell into complete despair. Just then, Li Tang growled, "Heavy slash!" A white glow suddenly erupted from his body and wrapped around his massive sword. He brought it down viciously toward Mo Hongli.